Mommy's with the maggots now.
I got a new green screen. I can't get it to stick up. Okay, we're talking about Rise of the Evil Dead. Wait, Evil Dead Rise. So, yeah, this is an Evil Dead movie. It has everything you'd expect from an Evil Dead movie. It's gory, it's violent, it can be kind of gruesome, and for what it is, it's done really well. I really like the setting of this film. We're in a dilapidated apartment complex that is soon to be torn down with probably good reason. Everything is so dirty and grimy and old. The atmosphere, it seems so humid in there, and everybody looks kind of sticky. It looks like a place that if you were to get a paper cut, you would probably get a staph infection in it. Definitely some little callbacks to the originals. And it's directed, honestly, it's directed superbly for the most part, especially when it comes to callbacks to the originals. The actress that plays Ellie, who is the mother who gets possessed, she does a great job. She seems to be having a great time, and I think she's perfect for this role. I don't know if that's a compliment or not. But of course, this movie's not perfect, and I personally have a few problems with it. So our main character is a woman named Beth. Beth is sisters with Ellie. Beth just found out that she was pregnant. So Beth is very upset and very stressed about the idea of becoming a mother. And that's why she goes to visit her sister Ellie. Ellie is not going through the best time. The apartments that she lives in is about to be knocked down, and she was just recently left by the father of her 3 kids. And then Ellie gets possessed by a demon. So, I mean, she's having some problems. Well, this pretty much sets it up to where Beth pretty much has to take care of Ellie's 3 kids. I think it's trying to kind of reflect the kind of mother she's going to be. She's kind of learning how to become a mother through these events. The mama bear is going to have to come out. And I have to say, Beth, your mama bear must be a little baby teddy bear. No offense, but Beth sucks at taking care of her nieces. So just for an example, Ellie, who's now possessed, attacks Beth, stabs Beth through the hand with a piece of glass, straight through the hand, you know. But, I mean, Ellie does pull it out. I feel like that would be the worst part if you had to pull it out yourself. So I appreciate it when the bad guy pulls it out for the person. But that's when Bridget, walks into the room, and she's 14, 15. And Demon Mommy, she turns her attention to Bridget and attacks her. And instead of killing Bridget, she's kind of just toying with her, because you know how demons just like to have fun. While this scene is happening, I was like, what? Where is Beth? Where is she? Is she going to help her niece? Finally, the camera shows Beth, and Beth is over there wrapping her hand. And I just have to say, I have a niece. And I would like to think that if I was in the same position, I would prioritize saving my niece first before I wrap my hand. The characters in this movie also just aren't the brightest. They always split up all the time. They're in a small apartment, but somehow they manage to always split up. They leave the littlest girl alone constantly. There's this one scene, and I've seen things like this happen in movies, horror movies a lot. Beth is able to disable this demon, and so she's like, oh, let's get out of here, and they run out of the apartment. I just feel like if I was in that situation, I'd be like, you know what, since we have the opportunity, let's do something to the body the demon is inhabiting. They could cut her toes off. They could tie her shoes together, put some rollerblades on her. I know that you can't kill this demon, but you can slow it down. Cutting off limbs is gonna help, at least a little bit. And this is something that's bothered me forever. In movies where there's something that is just almost unkillable, if you cut its head off, it's at least gonna help. And that's what I thought in this scene. I'm like, chop her head off. I know it's horrible, I know it's gruesome, chop her head off. You have the opportunity to slow this thing down. Take it.
Please don't indoctrinate her into your groupie world.
Overall, I think if you've been really craving another Evil Dead movie and you've been really wanting to watch one, or a movie in the vein of Evil Dead, I think you will really like this movie. And I think that it was trying to be as true as it could to the original property. But I just don't really see the point of this movie. I don't think it really brings anything new or interesting. I don't think this is going to be one of the Evil Deads that people go back to. I think people are going to go back to the originals, and I think some people will go back to the 2013 movie. And I think this one is going to be kind of forgotten. That's my personal opinion. But that's all I have for today, you guys. Go ahead and keep on watching movies and keep being happy. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.